Let's go below ground where we won't be found.
In a concrete palace,
We'll watch some madness until our hearts explode with gladness. It's Dave's Basement. You made it.
let's hide from the world! Oh, it's Sunday, everyone. Sunday night, the best time of the year, day, week, month, whatever. Sundays, nights. Who doesn't love them? I love them. Welcome to Dave's Basement, everyone. If you are unfamiliar with the show, here is what it is. It is a variety show of a video nature. People send me video clips. Some are old things that they've done. Some are new things that they've done. I put them up, and we watch them together, all of us. Oh, what have you been up to? What have you been doing this week? It's been a while. It's been a long week for me. I got this new crimper. It's no joke, no lie here. It's a crimper to crimp Ethernet cables because my internet connection is not sufficient for my day job, which is video stuff. So I'm going to have to run a cable in my house, and to do that, it's boring. No one wants to hear about my internet. What am I doing? Look, I got to mow the lawn this week. I'm not looking forward to that. I don't like going outside. I like being downstairs in the basement, frankly. And I like being down here with all of you. And thank you for joining us. So we're going to get to the content, my favorite word. But first, I've been told by some people who know that it's a good idea to engage with the live audience somehow. So we're going to try this. I'm going to interact with people on the chat. Now, there's a lag. So if you type something and you want me to say something, I may not see it. It's like a time machine. I may not see it for seconds or something like that. So here we are. I'm looking at Omni Collective has said yay. And that's a very positive and wonderful thought. Yay. Severa says, Dave, I'm here. And that is good to know. Gretchen has asked me if I have a clock in my basement. And the answer to that question is kind of. It's on my computer. So there's some more. Oh, my God, things are coming in. This is the future, ladies and germs. Excel Wizard 2004 says, say hi to me. So, okay, hello, Excel Wizard 2004. I hope that satisfies your request. Hello, sorry, there's a lag. Hello, Excel Wizard 2004. Hello, welcome to the show. So we're going to get to our first video here in a second. Say hi to me, says Excel. Okay, yes, I've said hello to you. Thank you. And okay, so anyway, okay, that's thank you, everyone. This is like maddening. There's like voices in my brain. So let's go back to this thing here. And I can still see you, but you can't see yourselves. So thank you very much. Hey, everyone, if you want to submit something to Dave's Basement, this is the email address, davesbasement2@gmail.com. And that is because it's Dave's Basement 2 because the Dave's Basement at gmail.com, of course, was taken. And I don't know who did that. It's fine. It's not a problem. We're loving Dave's Basement 2. It's working just great. So our first video is from a sketch comedy group that I just adore, originally from Seattle. I believe they're now in two places. It's from the group Day Job, and this is a very fun and yet informative Anyway, do you remember shopping? That was fun, right? Here, watch this.
It's me. Oh, spaceship, hello. Oh, there it is. Oh.
Wow. Wow.
Hello, from my homeland, Iceland. Would you like to celebrate the beauty that is IKEA with me?
Yeah.
Great! I've looked through your catalog, but there is still much more to see. An arrow points us which way to go. Oh, look, a big yellow bag for me. Your Swedish meatballs. Where do they come from? 'Cause in Iceland we eat horses. Would you too? Would you too? Would you too? Around and around and around, we walk through a kitchen that's not real. I think we found our couch. The one we wanted. Now we take it home in tiny parts. Hopefully, none of the pieces are the same. This parking lot's a shit show. A shit show, a shit show, a shit show. IKEA, I love you.
Okay, Katie, stop. That's actually really awesome.
Oh, hi. I didn't see you there. I'm Tina Beefs, and I'm here to help you beat the blues during this isolation time. I believe that staying calm during this time, and Randy up, I'm going to walk you through some yoga poses. You want to get on your mat very slowly, especially if you haven't moved in a while, which if you're staying home alone, you might not have moved. And you're going to stretch, and you're going to hold it till something pops or breaks. I'm going to show you one of my favorite stretches. It's called the tiny fetus stretch. You get that? You have to, hold on. You should do that 4 times a day.
My name is Alba. Clarence Collins.
So, tell me what you think the project is.
It's about people dancing, making dance moves about the way I move.
And why do you think
Because I move good,
any other reasons?
I have no clue.
You don't know. What do you think about it?
It's cool. Really cool. I'm an inspiration of dances.
Yeah, just you and life.
Oh, Life.
And about what you just watched the video, and if anything stuck out to
That's
you.
amazing.
Yeah,
And the video fun.
I get it. What have you been reading about lately?
Batman, X-Men, you know, a lot of stuff.
Is there any particular story that you would like to tell me right now?
Surprisingly, no.
Surprisingly, no.
Ultron has tough
Okay, so that was He Moves Like an Ocean, submitted by Amy Conway. She says that's a part of an ongoing art project exploring neurodiversity through the relationship of her son through the world. I thought that was a really fascinating piece. It's kind of cool seeing all the different stuff that people are submitting. Once again, submitting to davesbasement2@gmail.com. Lots of different types of things. Really appreciate all the submissions. Really appreciate everyone jumping on board, coming down to the basement. It's a fun place. It's happening. It's hip. So let's see what's going on in the basement outside of me right now. So here we have some more of you. Hello, everyone. How are you doing? Reed Walsmith is so great, says Mean Repeater, and that is something. I love Tina Beefs. Sorry, I'm gonna mangle that name, so I'm not gonna read it out loud. Very good stuff. Very, very good stuff. It looks like Severa and Laura Welsh have made a connection, so that's cool. I like seeing people coming together in here and saying hi to each other, saying hello so and so. And then there's Excel Wizard 2004 who says, "Say my name." And I don't know your name, Excel Wizard 2004. I don't know who you are. I know most of these people. I don't know who. Oh, there's Nicole Seeley saying, "Hi, Wester." She calls me Wester, and I call her Nicole Seeley. And so, yeah, I hope that this is... I'm supposed to do this. So Excel Wizard 2004 says, "You know who I am," which is creepy. So we're going to stop that right now. And again, just a reminder, submit to davesbasement2@gmail.com. And, keep it going. So our next piece, we got a little commercial, and then we'll get to some more of your favorite and mine content. So enjoy.
This portion of the show was brought to you by
New Claרד, now with added red dots and drunk.
All right, reserved.
Gosh, honey, new Claרד with red dots and drawl.
Yes, honey.
Is this an improvement over regular Claרד?
Is it ever? New Claרד with red dots and drunk delivers virtually 70% more factor.
All right, reserved.
Say, why don't you try it for yourself?
You first, David.
All righty.
New drunk not only has red dots, but now delivers virtually 70% more factor.
All right, reserved.
What do you think, David? Can you taste the difference?
I guess so. Say, wait a minute. Isn't Drolk just Claרד spelled backwards? Ow! Let go of my arm! Where are you taking me?
Ah! David! What are you doing with my husband? David!
Helen!
All rise. The Honorable Judge Ramsey presiding. You stand accused of maligning a corporate person, causing great emotional harm, and the potential loss of revenue. How do you plead?
Guilty, Your Honor. I throw myself upon the mercy of the court. I honestly didn't know Claרד was different than Drolk. I mean, I know they're different and all that, but...
Prosecution, do you have any questions before sentencing?
Yes, Your Honor, if I may approach the accused.
Go ahead.
I have here in my hand Exhibit A. Can you tell us what this object is?
Yes, sir. New Claרד with red dots and Drolk.
What? Please speak up so the court can hear you.
New Claרד with red dots and Drolk.
Have you ever tasted anything so delicious before?
Of course not. It delivers. It delivers virtually 70% more.
Factor.
All right, reserved. Than old Claרד. Or Drolk. I mean...
David!
Helen, I didn't mean it. Don't send me back there. They put things on my nipples. It's all lies. They're the ones who should be in chains, not me.
Restrain that man. Bailiff! Bailiff! Restrain that man. Somebody grab him.
Order is a double parked.
Psst. Helen, over here. It's me.
David, why didn't you write? It's been almost a year since you escaped.
But I haven't escaped. They're still after me. They'll always be after me. I hide in rooms all day and travel by night. No friends, no rest, no peace.
Oh, David!
Forgive me, Helen, but Drolk really is just Claרד spelled backwards.
Oh, David! It was all going to be so different.
I've got to go.
Can't you tell me where you're going? Will you write? Do you need any money? But you must, David. How do you live?
I steal.
Say, why don't you try it for yourself?
All right, reserved.
Say, why don't you try it for yourself?
All right, reserved.
Say, why don't you try it for yourself?
All right, reserved.
Say, why don't you try it for yourself?
All right, reserved.
Say, why don't you try it for yourself? Hey, try it for yourself! Say, figure it out!
What? Keeping the coffee in the icebox?
Yes, Mr. Jones, it's a new kind of coffee, roasted by a new secret process. Hence, this new none-such coffee has a different flavor, a flavor preserved by vacuum packing, the flavor retained by refrigeration after the jar has been opened. Yes, in cooking, the way to a man's heart is most of all through the coffee pot.
Speaking of comedy, let's figure out another way to entertain yourselves while you're quarantined. You can talk on a banana. Randy, take it. Ring, ring. Ring, ring. Randy, pick up your banana.
Hello.
Hello?
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 Hello, we're on a banana phone.
Hello from the banana.
And that's a game to play. Do you know how to juggle? I don't, but I would just start with one to practice. Which I hadn't done that to my good lemon. What else can you do for fun? You got a couple of onions. Make yourself a pair of onion tatas.
Okay, that was The Adventures of Girl and Fish, done by Tara Blaine. Wonderful, wonderful stuff. Just the best. So I've got this cable stripped now, which is cool. This is a fiddly part, and it takes a little concentration. So I'm not gonna talk to you right now on this one. Coming up next, we've got a new piece by Ann Zander, which is a really cool little piece, and I have to get it queued up here. So I hope you enjoy it, and when it's over, I'll be talking to Anne herself about the making of this this nice little film.
Do a character. 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 Oh, do a character. 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 Do a character.
Okay, wasn't that just awesome? That was amazing. I love that piece so much. I flipped out when I saw that. So I have here the creator of that piece, Ann Zander. How you doing, Ann?
Hi, I'm good. Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, thanks so much for submitting this. I like I said, I flipped out when I saw that. I was just so excited to show this here.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome. So tell us all, like, how did this come about? What was the instigation of this particular piece?
Yeah, well, a few things, like most of us, kind of everything sort of changed for me several weeks ago. I was getting ready to travel a lot with my solo show Juicebox this year, going to festivals in March, May, and August that have all been canceled. And so I was really sad, and then also like really kind of lost, and also like struggling with like internal pressure and perfectionism, and like wanting to create something really meaningful and really great. And I've literally put years into this other character, into this show, that I don't know when the next time I'll be able to perform it is. And I was just feeling like nothing. I was feeling no creative inspiration, no motivation, and just kind of struggling with that through this time. And then I was in therapy and teletherapy, and I was kind of talking through this stuff with my therapist, and we were talking about just sort of starting where you're at rather than trying to because I just had this voice that was like, do something, you got to make something. And also a competing voice that was like, it's okay, like just be gentle, just you don't need to do anything right now. And as I was talking to my therapist, I just had this extremely clear vision of this piece, of basically just me lying on the floor with the camera straight over me, just trying to make myself do a thing, basically, or like kind of a commentary on trying to make myself do a thing.
Right.
And I didn't know sort of what exactly it was going to be, but that was like the kind of lead up, and then the direct inspiration for it.
That's amazing. I mean, I know that that struggle's something that I feel frequently myself, is just like this voice that's like there's pressure, and also knowing at the same time that's like these things, you can't force them. They have to sort of spring up out of with enough percolation or composting or what have you.
Yeah, and that's something that I struggle with in like quote unquote normal circumstances. Where I'm like, why am I not making this right now? Why am I, like what's wrong with me? And then under these circumstances, it feels like even more pressure.
Yeah. Well, I think the audio in this is awesome. And it's creepy and fun and weird. So tell me how you got the idea to kind of make that audio that way.
That was like a really fun accident, which is another great thing about, and like thing to remember about like making something is just like process and the discoveries that you make in the process. The full take or version of this that I used and cut was 8 minutes long, and I knew that I didn't want it to be that long. And that like I was like just doing this thing where I had my eyes looking directly down lens the whole time. So there's makeup on the floor, but I wasn't looking at it. I was just like grabbing whatever I could grab. So there's just a lot of footage of me going like that.
It seems like it could be its own movie.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. But I was like, for these purposes, I'm going to cut that out. And when I started cutting things out, first I was trying to like, so I detached the audio from the sections, and I was trying to like take pieces of that and blend it with the rest. But then just by chance, one of the audio pieces I kind of left long, so it sort of layered. There was a black screen, maybe 2 seconds long, and then audio that ran like 10 seconds. And I played it, and I was like, oh, this is kind of cool because it's like an echo, and sometimes it sounds like I'm asking myself a question or doing, it became like responsive, which was interesting. So then once I had that discovery, then I went back and kind of, some moments did quite intentionally, other moments I just like dragged something and saw like how it played out. Like the moment where I'm sort of crying visually, but like laughing vocally, that was like another one where I just happened to drag the audio from what I had just cut out, and it just sort of layered up that way. And then, so like just the magic of accidents.
Love those accidents.
Able to go with it.
Yeah, God, those are so magical when those happen. It's just like, oh, hello, this is a surprise.
Yeah, and like it made me laugh. Like it's very weird editing yourself, which I've done now a number of times, and but it also made me laugh. I think because it surprised me, even though I made the original thing, because it was that was just like a surprise of the sort of mashup. Yeah.
So finally, are there any lessons that you learned while making this that you learned?
Yeah, of course. Gosh, kind of what we were touching on already. I think, I mean, I think just for me that like, I need that percolation time. Again, this is something I keep learning over and over, but I make things pretty slowly. Like once, like the film itself, I just shot and edited in an afternoon, but like the like weeks of me being like uncertain of what I wanted to do. And like, I made a couple other things one that I edited, but I was like, nah, and like another thing that I was like, I shot and I was like, nah, so like just the kind of, I guess just that like at least for me, like that is part of the process, the kind of like block and the other stuff that's like maybe not quote unquote usable is like part of the process. And also like just that it is really important to be gentle with ourselves right now, and it's like a peak moment to compare ourselves to others, which is always a struggle as an artist. I'm sorry, I've just been like chugging seltzer and trying not to burp. But yeah, it's just like I'm trying to remind myself to not compare myself, and I just want to tell others like it's okay to not make anything right now, and it's okay to like make something and not know what it is, or make something just for yourself, or
Awesome. Well, thanks so much for submitting the piece, and thanks so much for being here to talk about it. I really enjoyed the piece, and I really enjoyed getting to know about like how it came about.
Thank you.
Yeah,
thanks for watching it and airing it.
You're welcome. All right, so we're gonna go back now to our chat box here. And I have a few. Ann Zander has just gotten a raft, I think is the word, of praise. Always brings it. Seriously, becoming one of my favorite Portland performers. She's brilliant. I died seeing her on Late Night Special. So good. Clapping hands. And then really, I've been watching this for 53 minutes, says someone, which, yeah, it's an entertaining show. Jason Rouse says, David, I'm enjoying your show. And there's Excel Wizard 2004 saying you should interview me. I'd be happy to interview you, Excel Wizard 2004, if you would reveal yourself. That would be fantastic. We could hook something. I don't know who you are, so I don't know why I would interview you. Thank you, I could jaw all night. Okay, sure. And then someone, Afro Thunder 9101 says, my cat Louisa loves this show. These are things people are saying, and these are real people that are saying these things on Dave's Basement. So if you'd like to submit something, please do so at Dave's Basement 2 at, there's Excel Wizard, interview me next, Dave's Basement 2 at gmail.com. So our next block, we're going to kick things off on our next block with, part 3 of a 4-part serial, The Justice Files, submitted by Jed Arkley. So buckle up, everyone.
Some people don't know where to find justice.
That's where we come in.
Detective Justine Taggart.
Detective Steve Mills.
Together we are the Justice Files.
When'd you get braces, partner?
Straight teeth, crooked world.
McMurtry Fields. This is where I found the body.
No surprise there. Seems like every scumbag and son of a bitch in this city has staked a claim on this piece of land.
What the?
Asterix bombs. Asterix killer, you're about to get asterect.
For those who are fitness enthusiasts, the yoga may not have been enough. All you need are 2 paper products, preferably organic. Take 2, put them on the floor. You're gonna put a foot on each, and you're gonna move. You can go all the way around the room. You go forward. You go back. And when you're done, you can Can we use them to dab your sweat?
I love learning. Oh, hi, Miss Tori.
Hi, Fisby. What are you doing today?
I'm coloring with crayons. This is a drawing of my treehouse where I hang out with all my friends.
That's a wonderful drawing, Fisby. You know, I brought a drawing of some friends I'd like you to meet.
Who are they?
This is antibiotic-resistant gonorrhea, also known as super gonorrhea, or the mega clap. It's an STI that causes a burning sensation when you urinate.
That's bad. That sounds like something you should go to the doctor for.
Well, that's what makes super gonorrhea so super. The doctor can't help you. Neisseria gonorrhea is highly difficult to treat because it has developed a resistance to all antibiotics that were previously used to treat the infection.
I'm confused.
You can even get it in your mouth.
What?
When a man and a woman make love in each other's mouths.
Like kissing?
Kind of. Think of your mouth as a treehouse full of friends. Your mouth is full of friendly bacteria. Then super gonorrhea surfs in on a wave of semen.
Semen?
It's like icky, sticky boogers that you eat when you love someone.
Ew.
Super gonorrhea leads to increased vaginal discharge, vaginal bleeding between periods, pain or swelling in testicles, abdominal or pelvic pain, anal itching, pus-like discharge from tip of penis, pus-like discharge from rectum, pus-like discharge from one or both eyes, blindness and scalp sores in newborn babies, infertility, fever, rash, skin sores, joint pain, swelling, stiffness, and an increased risk of HIV/AIDS.
Wrap it up. What do you say? Or antibiotic-resistant gonorrhea is gonna get you someday.
Welcome, James Hardenfeld. I was recently accepted into Portland Actors Conservatory. Oh, thank you. It's been kind of a big deal for me, very excited about that. Still a little bit embarrassed to tell all my jock friends I'm actually like a theater guy. So I'm telling them all that I got in on a basketball scholarship. Yeah, get buckets, I see you. But no, honestly, that would be a dreadful team to play for. That'd be a really bad team to play for. Only 20 people get into the whole program, and I'm a generous 5'11". I'm the big man on campus. I'm pretty sure I'd have to play center for that team, and there'd be a little bit too much drama in the locker room. Right? Drama in the locker room, right? Oh, God damn it, Jake! That joke is fucked! Nobody likes it! It's terrible! Pull your head out of your ass! It's contest season! This is high-pressure stuff! Okay, buddy. Okay. We had a little bit of a freak out. Yeah. Had a little bit of a freak out back there. Good news. I don't think anyone actually heard any of that. And if they did, they probably all forgot by now. So if I were you, I'd just turn around, act like nothing happened, and say something flawlessly cool to impress everyone. Hey, wasn't that super crazy when we all woke up this morning with ants all over our dicks? Right? Oh my gosh, how did that happen to all of us?
We're getting blue, people. We're getting real blue real quick. So yeah, that was some stuff that was submitted to Dave's Basement 2 at gmail.com, and you yourself could be on this internet that we call the internet yourself if you send me a video that you've made. And I gotta tell you, we have a new form that you get to fill out if you submit something. It is a form, and you tell me like what it is and how long it is, and it's a joyride from top to bottom. It's just a wild ride. Speaking of wild rides, let's see what's going on in the chat room here. Let's see here. We've got Tara Blaine has showed up. Let's see here. All right. Well, thank you very much. I appreciate the compliment. And let's see here. Trista Perez killing it in the comments. That's some good stuff. And let's see. Clap emojis, says Aaron Kiter. Okay, so I mean, honestly, I'm not entirely sure interacting with people is compelling content. I gotta tell you, I'm a little skeptical of this whole thing. It's not your fault. It's not you. Maybe I need to work on my crowd work or something like that. So we gotta move on. We're gonna move on to our next bit. Now, this is very special for those of you watching live. This is a live-only bit. When this goes up on the internet to be watched later, no one who is not here will be able to see this. I am going to cut it out. So, if you were watching this and not live, you have missed out, and I'm sorry. There's nothing I can do about it. But this submission comes from Curtis Cook, and like I said, it's only for the live show. So, if you're watching this not live, you're going to see something else than something from Curtis Cook. So, here we go.
I think it's important at the end of the day to count your blessings, and I believe the best wind down is a nice child's pose, which I will demonstrate right now. And you're just gonna be here for about 15 minutes. I like to get cozy in my robe, get into bed and snuggle, and fight those noobs on Call of Duty. I hope you've enjoyed Tina Beef's quarantine tips. I hope that you've learned a lot of life lessons and ways to keep yourself entertained during these tough times. Randy, get your butt in bed.
Hey, I'm sleepy. I kind of want to go to bed right now. I am really tired. We are at the back end of our show. We got a couple more things to do. Before we go, we're not going yet, but I do want to check in one more time because I feel like this is the thing. So let's try it. Let's try and go to the chat box one more time, and there you are. Look at you online. Words presented to me as I'm reading. I see there's something where Jocelyn Brady says Ben in quotes. Trista Perez says, if Curtis wrote for Chevy Chase's show, it'd still be on the air. Amy Conway says that she likes my tie. Excel Wizard 2004 is back. Says, I'm 100% behind you. Okay. And then Tibia Honest, this is my favorite show, says Excel Wizard 2004. Excel Wizard 2004 says, that last block of videos really tickled my funny bone. Hang on, everyone. Okay. A great collection of videos, both profound and humorous. I know who this is. Fred! Fred, he got me. He totally got me. Fred, let me... There he is. He's been chatting with me this whole time. Fred, this guy is so funny. I can't, say hi to me. Hi, Fred. Okay. Wow, I didn't even know you watched the show. I'm actually very flattered. Okay, well, look, everyone, thank you so much for joining us. It's 8:58. I'm trying to keep this to a solid hour, and our next video is 2 minutes long, give or take. So thank you all for joining us. We're gonna go outside. That's what we're gonna do right now. We are gonna go outside and we're gonna have some fun walking around, just walking around, being calm and safe and nice, because it's Sunday night and the week's about to start and everything is just kind of shutting down. So let's watch. Thanks everyone so much for watching this episode of Dave's Basement. As you can see, you may submit what you like to davesbasement2@gmail.com. I really appreciate everything that has been sent our way, and I've really appreciated putting on this show for the past 3 weeks, and I hope to do this going into the foreseeable future. Thanks so much.